Guys, hello? I think the show's about to start, like now.
Hello and welcome to
BTP?
Behind the Plastic,
Behind the
show where
Plastic?
toy photographers talk to toy
Anybody?
photographers about toy photography. I'm Sequential Plastic. This is TMNT 1987. How you doing, buddy?
Fantastic.
Oh my God, he speaks. This is not a bird, not a plane photography. How are you doing, buddy?
Great.
Good. You want to
Great.
give us a little Grover scream? I heard it before the show.
I don't know how he screams.
I love it. I
Near,
love it.
far, over, under, and through.
Hey, you should introduce our guest in that voice.
No.
You
Yes.
should.
Go.
You
Go,
should.
go,
Come on.
Go.
I'll set it up and then you say the name. Ready?
All right.
Tonight, we have the honor of having the one, the only
Toy Paige!
Yes.
Oh, hey.
Welcome.
Hey, how you doing?
Wow.
Not everybody
How you guys
gets an
doing?
intro like that, Paige.
They know.
No.
They know.
I am honored. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys.
No, thank you. It is our honor to have you here. We have so much to talk about, so little time. So let's get this thing started. Jay has some burning questions for you. Jay, why don't you take it away?
Do I? Oh my God, you put me right on the spot. Actually, you know what? This is a question for me, right? You can tell me that I'm a baby. What the heck do I need to do to get the Mezco feature? Answer that in like 3 seconds, and I'll ask you a real question.
You are next feature. Boom.
Oh,
all right.
Just kidding. Oh, it's easy, but the thing is it's random. In order to make things fair, what they try to do, I know some people kind of get highlighted more than others, but they try to make it random so it gives it fairness, across the board, including the contest. So I would say just keep tagging them, and then just keep posting a lot of photos. I guarantee you'll get featured.
Wait. Are we hearing that Mezco Mondays is completely random? Is that the final word on it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, you heard it here, folks.
Yeah. Boom. Yeah.
All right. So
Contest to
now an
contest.
actual question that's not like about me and I need my feature. Okay. So if someone were to want some kind of a working relationship with a toy company, how would they go about actually starting or reaching out for that type of relationship? How does that stuff develop?
I can only speak from my experience, and it was just constantly putting work in. I know a lot of people. I'm not a feature photographer. I don't put out a lot of shots, but I do other things. And so that's what I pretty much did. I just kept working and doing stuff, and you'll get noticed. The good thing about taking photos and stuff like that, because it's random, you have a better chance of getting featured. But it would be the same thing with work. I would say just keep tagging them, and then keep putting out work, and then there's either your contest you'll win, or sometimes they'll look at you and they'll reach out and they'll say, hey, we like your work. We'd like to either feature you, or hey, we have a campaign coming up. We'd like to send you out something, see what you think about it. But I would just say keep putting in work.
That's great.
Awesome.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about you and your relationship with Mezco? I know people want to know, and tell us whatever you can.
So it's kind of hard to explain, but I don't work for them, but I've had the opportunity to work with them on a couple of things. So I've helped them at New York Comic Con, San Diego Comic Con. I've worked on some projects with them. I'm plugged into the Mezco groups, and so that's a nice way to kind of, I guess you would say, like filter some of the process improvements. And so there's times when I get a chance or an opportunity to talk to different people there and give feedback, and it works two ways, because they'll tell me stuff sometimes and I can take it back to the community. So it's just kind of like, I don't know how to really describe it. And then big liaison.
There you go. Yeah, I think that's a great word for it. And we appreciate all that you do. The Mezco calendar, we love that. We love seeing what's coming, kind of when to expect that. It's a great service you provide for the community, and it doesn't go unnoticed. I hope you know that.
Oh, thank you.
Also, you have a very important job of grub sitting. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So the very first San Diego, this is a little behind the scenes. So they had grub in the little Void Cadet uniform. and we all had grub sitting duty, and then I just pretty much took it over. I just thought, well, I'm gonna take pictures of them. I want to do stuff with them, and so now it's gotten to the point now where, like, this last convention, you saw the Doc Grub Colonel one that they had. I got there and they're just like, here you go, Paige. Yeah. Because but it's fun. It's a cute little character. You know, you get to take photos with him and stuff like that. I didn't do it as much as I wanted to this time, but he's a great little character.
Oh,
it's that guy in real life. Like, is he like?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, he's cute. He's fun, and I think it's cool to see different iterations of him and stuff like that. And
I would like to see that go up for sale on their website. If they made a huge scrub.
Yeah, they're working on it. I think they teased it years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, like a blank one, and I think that they're just trying to do different stuff to kind of see how people respond to them.
If they did a blank one and then just like sold clothes once a year to match whatever's going on at Comic-Con, that way you can change the outfits and be part of it. That'd be cool.
You know, suggestions. Yeah. They know. They watch. They watch all the people taking pictures and how they light up, and I think they're just trying to figure out how they want to roll it out.
Sure, yeah. Well, they got a lot on their plate, and they're putting out some great stuff all the time.
All the freaking time.
Yeah. They're really good. I like them.
Well, let's take a look at a couple of your photos here before we get to this.
This will be short.
Your close-ups, like all the close-ups you take.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Those are cool. Those are cool.
Yep,
I have something like that ties in. Sorry, the reason why I do those is because I don't shoot a lot, and so I needed something to kind of do consistently. And I was trying to do something that I didn't see a lot of people do in the community. I'm like, these are like Mezco Macro Mondays and stuff like that. So it kind of forces me or conditions me to take a shot at least once a week. So that's
really cool. I love them.
I think it's absolutely wonderful to see all that
Really
stuff really close up, and like some of the ones you do is just like so close up. I mean, you're seeing like microscopic almost views of it. It's pretty insane. And Jay picked this one for. Wait, you do that with your phone? You say?
Yeah.
What? Wow.
I13
how like the Batman Nightmare Batman. You took a close-up one of that, and it like showed like, I mean, it looked like microscopic. You did that with your phone?
Yeah. So somebody taught me that if you have your phone and you zoom in all the way and you leave it for a couple of seconds, eventually like the phone will pick up on it. I use a lot of lights too.
Wow.
So you got to blast it with light, and it's a weird technique, but there's sometimes you got to raise or lower the exposure, so you can kind of get in there and see it. But if you have enough light creeping in and you put it right there and you kind of hold it for a second and you got to do certain things to it, it'll pick some of that stuff up. I was surprised.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's fun.
So tell us a little about your experience with Casey Jones, and how do you like this figure, and how does it feel shooting him? All the good stuff.
I love this figure. It's really cool. I'm happy that I was able to get him. There are so many figures that I haven't put as much time as I wanted to with him or the Turtles. I'm sorry, Jay, I didn't mean to offend you, but I have been trying. But there's just so much, man. But I love this figure a lot. I love it a lot.
Nice.
I wish people had an opportunity that weren't able to get him, but you never know.
You never know. Well, I mean, you can always go to the secondary market.
Don't do that.
Hey,
I would say don't do that.
I went out. Thank you to our last guest, Nerd Urbanity. I was actually able to get it under retail. So thank you,
Nice.
Rick. You're the man.
Okay, I wanted to show this one too because I love this shot.
Yeah, thank you.
Sully just got him in the mail. I got my shipping notification. I can't wait for it. You make him look so good. This picture really excited me. Like, he looks so good. This is such a great shot of him. What do you think? What are your thoughts on this guy?
So this is another reason why I started doing these shots, because a lot of times it's not shade against other photographers or promo or anything like that, but I always felt like this pushes in a little bit more, and you're able to see more of these kind of like paint details that you don't get in regular photos.
Yeah.
Again, not throwing shade at anybody, but like we all take pictures, but they don't get in there, and most of the time the knock of these figures are is like they don't look good unless they're in your hands because you can put them closer and you can see it. So that was another reason why I like doing this stuff. And he has a bunch of stuff on him. I'm like, I love his. It sounds weird, but I love the body on him. It's like this android kind of thing. You can feel it. He's very articulated, and the paint details on him is really great. And the people at Ghost Machine, they're cool as hell. I love them.
So Emmanuel, awesome to hear.
Quick thing. I honestly don't think that we're giving you enough credit because I mean, you mentioned it. I really don't see anyone showcasing these figures up close. I mean, Mezco, with the soft goods and the amount of details that they put in their figure.
Yeah.
I know D does a fantastic job of photographing stuff and does the posing is just supreme level.
Yeah.
The action shots are great. But you know what, man? You need to do all the accessories because your photography on some of the accessories like really brings out the details. And again, you're showcasing that thing, like the Conan stuff, right? The shield, all the little paint detail. I just want to say I'm a huge fan of the stuff that you do. And you kind of, you showcase the entire figure. So just showing a little look, man, on your very different style of photography.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Maybe hopefully it inspires other people and then that kind of gains traction so people can see that. I know a lot of people.
I'll do a couple close-ups just for you.
Yeah, there you go. See, yeah. Do it.
There you go.
That's good. That's what.
And I'll tag you. And be like, "This is because Paige."
It would be pretty rad if Mezco included shots like this on the product page. Like you got D's or whoever is shooting that figure, with the action shots and stuff, and then the close-ups. Like I want to really get it. Yeah.
You know what I like about this picture? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, please.
Hey, we don't have time. We don't have time.
Yeah, no, rapid fire.
That's all right. No. Let's keep talking because.
Well, it's kind of like in the movies when like a person would come up into the camera and they're doing an interview or something, and then like some soldier runs in, like, dude, it's kind of like what is it, soldier? Starship Troopers, where they would like talk to the cameraman that were like,
yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. He's just right up there and like talking to the camera.
He has so much personality. Like it's a great character. It's a great figure. It looks like, and it's a great shot. So, should we do some hot seat or because I kind of have?
You have to light him on.
All right, fine. We're gonna do the hot seat. I was gonna ask about Mezco, but we already found out about that. So, okay, Paige, time for the hot seat. Who is your favorite character of all time?
Quick, rapid fire, Paige. Batman. Okay. One figure of the year. One of the 4 Mezco Turtles or Casey Jones? Faster.
Leonardo.
Leonardo.
Sorry, Jay.
Ghost Rider or the Punisher?
Punisher. Keep going.
Okay. What's your favorite movie?
Sin City.
Ooh, cool.
It's the first one I can think of.
Message to all the hating ass Drake fans out there in 3 seconds.
You lost. Deal with it.
And thank you for coming on. That's all the time.